Rastafari, greetings family. We are here once again live and direct from Addis Ababa, Ethiopia with another very special episode of Zion Heights TV. Today we are joined by a very special guest, an artist who has traveled all the way from Amsterdam, fresh from South Africa, has been in Ethiopia now just a few days. I realized when I was preparing for this interview that we were actually meant to sit down and reason all the way back in 2019 when I and I met at Earthwork Studio. So it's very mystic that Jah Shaka that would be reasoning right here in Addis right now. So please welcoming to the show our brother Rapha Pico, Noble Chanter, you know what I mean? Yes, how is the feeling being here in Ethiopia, as I say, just come from South Africa?
It's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. It's amazing. Yeah. You can feel the energy in here, you know, it's a different kind of energy, man. Yeah, man.
Yes, for real. So that has been here just a few days, but it's been a very jam-packed visit. So I guess it would make sense to start with the most recent event, which was the Addis Dub Club with King Shiloh Sound System. Could I tell us about the vibes at the Addis Dub Club and also the next morning, the marathon as well?
Yeah. So the vibes at the Addis Dub Club, it was a different kind of vibe, man. I mean, we've been doing music for quite some time now, and this is one of those shows that was just different, you know, the energy, but it's also the space where we're at and the history that comes with it, you know. So all of that in a combination is creating this powerful, energetic vibe, which I try to explain now, but it's very hard, you know. Yeah, it's more of a feeling than that I can put into words, you know.
Yeah, definitely. And also obviously that I was in South Africa as well. I think they have a big reggae community. We've seen some of the videos. You even brought the Azania skank to the dance on Saturday.
Yeah.
So how was the vibes in South Africa as well?
Hey, you see, South Africa, Azania is a total different vibe again, you know. And like the brethren King Shiloh said, it was one of the biggest Rasta communities that we have seen. Like one of the biggest, you know. And if Shiloh said that, you know, he's been almost everywhere, you know. So yeah, you can trust in his words that it is like that. One of the biggest, and the unity that they display is a sight to behold, man. I mean, from passing on the spliff, you know, greeting each other, and the greetings are also different from Cape Town and in Joburg, you know. You cannot do the same greeting, you know. It's different again, even though it's one vibe, you know, one Rastafari community. It's different again, you know. And yeah, man, not to mention the skank, man. I mean, that's amazing, man. Yeah. It is.
You say big energy.
Yeah, man.
So obviously you've also worked with King Shiloh a lot in Amsterdam. And obviously big up the Earthworks crew.
Yeah, man.
Could you tell us about some of the projects that you've been working on over the years in Amsterdam? I think it was around the time of Lead the Way.
Yeah.
That we did link last time. So obviously a lot has happened for the A since then. You've been traveling around the world as well. True. So yeah, man, could I tell us a little bit about?
Yeah. So my foundation is in band music, right? My father is a musician. He had his own band. They were popular in the 80s because of this famous football player, Ruud Gullit, right? Who was as big as Messi is right now. He was like the man of that time. So you can imagine what attracts, you know, that kind of vibe. So coming from a band music perspective, we entered a reggae contest in 2014, won the contest, toured all over Europe, and basically only made band music until I attended a show from King Shiloh, which was the Be Free Dub. I think it was in 2015 or something, and that was actually my first time chanting on a sound system, right? So my first time chanting on a sound system was with King Shiloh, right? So soon after that, I was invited to the studio from DC Dub Creator to voice a tune for Shiloh. And this tune is my first sound system tune, right, ever. It hasn't been released yet, so he's keeping it in the vault, but yeah, that was the first one. So after that experience now, I continue doing band music, actually not really doing much in the sound system dub scene, until I met Ras Aipo
Yes, sir.
in a
Yes,
dance,
sir.
and he said, "Hey, you need to follow to the studio." Ras Aipo was affiliated with Earthworks,
Yeah.
so he brought me to Earthworks now.
Yeah.
So my first time in Earthworks, you know, meeting Ben, meeting Jared and all the people, you know, Raspi. So my first time in Earthworks, you know, they put me in the booth and they just run a bunch of rhythms and they say like, "Hey, do something." I was like, "Hey." You see, I'm more of a writer than a freestyler, you know. So we just write the rhythm, you know, come up with some melodies, with some chants, and soon after that, Ben, who is Kingsway Productions, sent me the Lead the Way rhythm, right? I started writing on it, recorded it. This is my first official sound system release.
Yes, sir.
And this release was picked up by the one and only Jah Shaka. And from there, my sound system movements started
Yes, sir.
officially.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that is 2019 now.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And since then, yeah, we have been invited by a lot of sound systems. The biggest ones have played all the rhythms, you know, the Lead the Way tune that I have with Roots Unity, Haile Selassie, in combination with my brethren Nagahan,
Yes, sir.
you know, yeah, the Zulu Fives record. Yeah, man, they've been running it, man.
Yeah.
Even this year, you know, up to this year, Channel One was playing a tune that I have done with Dub Livity the whole year, from Mexico to wherever they went, man, the whole year, man. So yeah, it has been a blessing since, you know. And now with King Shiloh, we have done my first Africa tour, man. So it's
Yes,
been a
sir.
blessing since then, man.
Yes, sir. And give thanks for blessing Addis with these vibes as well.
Yes,
you know?
man.
And you also have an album, Continue the Glory.
Seeing?
Big album as well. I love the messages inside, you know. So I wanted to ask about the importance of keeping the consciousness and, you know, the teachings, the educational side also in the music, especially in reggae music.
Yeah. So my basic principle in the music is about the lyrics. You see, one time I saw an interview from Bob Marley, and the interviewer asked him, I said, "Hey, what do you think is more important? Is it the music or is it the message?" And after a short meditation, he come to the conclusion and he said, "Listen, it is the message, you know, that is more important than the music." So from the time I saw that, I've been putting more focus on the more lyrical side and spreading the positive message, instead of, you know, being picking and choosing over which rhythm to ride, you know. Yeah, so my focus is more on the lyrical, on the positive, conscious lyrical content. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Give thanks. And before we seal up, couple more questions. I know that I is also an artist who upholds like a certain discipline. You see that I is a very disciplined artist. So obviously a lot of the young generation don't always realize the importance of that discipline and putting the work first, you know, in order to grow and progress and things. So what could the I maybe share with us about that, the importance of the discipline?
Well, the discipline is what sets you aside of other people, you know. I mean, I've met a lot of artists, a lot, and most of them, you know, more talented than whoever, you know. But you see now, the talent is not everything, you know. If the talent is not combined with the discipline, you stay in a certain level, you see. So discipline that's the key, man. That's the key, discipline, you know, and keep on doing what you love, and keep on treading that path that you set out, you know. It's not necessary to differ from the path, man. No. I mean, if you're convinced that you're doing right, you know, you have to just continue, you know, and expand and progress into that. Yeah, man.
Yes, yeah, definitely. Give thanks. So, as I say, you're here in Ethiopia. Like, I think you've seen a few things during the time. Maybe if you could mention a couple of the places that you got to visit, and in the future, if you come back again, I know there's different parts of the country that I would like to jump into.
Yeah. So from what I've seen now is the mountain in Toto. It's a beautiful sight, spiritual vibes. We've been to the Holy Trinity Church. We've been to the museum, where there's also a beautiful Rastafari wing where they speak about, the genesis and the first brethren that forward to Ethiopia, which was very nice to see. They even mentioned Leonard Howard, who is considered the first Rasta. So that was very beautiful that even in Ethiopia they put it on display, What have we seen, man? I mean, today I had my first coffee ceremony, which was very special. Yeah, give thanks to that. Man, I eat so much injera, different type of injera, which is very different to what I'm used to in Europe. So I give thanks for that also. And the dance, man. I don't know if there's a particular name for the dance. I think every tribe have his own dance, but yeah. The dance is amazing, man. Yeah. And the proudness of culture, it's just wonderful to experience, man. And the things that I still want to see next time I forward, if allowed by the Almighty. Lake Tana, Shashamani, Blue River Nile. These are some of the things that I would love to see. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Give thanks. Rapha Pico, live and direct in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia. One question I would love to ask before we seal up. I was blessed to find out, I think you posted something, and I went and researched, and I found out that yesterday, 25th of November, was actually Suriname Independence Day.
Yeah.
So, for our listeners watching right now, could I maybe teach us something or share with us something about the history and the culture?
Okay. So, Suriname is a country in South America. In South America, most countries speak Spanish, right?
Yeah.
But you see, there's 3 that don't speak Spanish. No, there's 4. You have Brazil, which is obviously Portuguese, right?
Yeah.
And then you have 3 others, which are the 3 Guyanas. You have British Guyana, you have French Guyana, and then you have Dutch Guyana, which is the former name of Suriname.
Okay.
You see? So Suriname is formerly known as Dutch Guyana, right? Suriname has the title being given by the researchers that it is the best preserved piece of Africa outside of Africa. Because when the boats arrived and the people started to rebel, they went immediately to the jungle and linked up with the indigenous people over there. So imagine you're living all your life in Africa. You made the boat trip, which is about 3 months, something like that, and then you flee into the jungle. That means you have all your traditions. That means you have your language. You see? So everything is still intact in Suriname. And there's a big Maroon community over there also. And people need to know also that there's a difference between the Jamaican Maroons and the Surinamese Maroons, which I leave for them to discover.
Okay.
See?
Yes, sir.
So that's a brief history of Suriname.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
Give much thanks for sharing. So, once again, we give thanks, family. We're gonna seal it up because that has to make some movements. Give thanks for joining I and I. Give thanks for blessing Addis once again. If there's any last message you would share with the people watching, Rastafari.
Yeah. So, what I'm gonna say is, keep it positive. Try to maintain the spirituality because that is what's gonna make us move forward in life, So yes, I.
Yes, sir. Give thanks. Rapha Pico.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir. Rastafari. Noble Chanter.
Yes, sir.
Humility, nobility, all those things. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Rastafari. We give thanks.
If you don't stand for something, you can fall for anything. If you don't stand for something, you can fall for anything. If you don't stand for